What is going on, guys? Thank you for joining me. Welcome back to another episode of Creating a Legacy with FC United Manchester. So we are back. We're ready to play Swindon in the Championship. Such a tough season so far. We're in the 28th of September. We still have money in the bank. Losing a fortune each month again. If we go on to expenses for September, players' wages 239, 200k on non-football costs. Staff wages 100k. That staff wages dropped so massively, but the 200k non-football costs is very frustrating. Match day expenses is up there as well. Income wise, when we go on income, it's TV revenue at 236k. Gate receipts at 85. That's a big issue. I think we definitely need to expand the stadium in the long run. But for now, it is all about surviving in the level and just seeing what we can do. So let's get on to the fixtures. Let's see what you've missed. Then we'll come back and play today's game. So the first game was a 1-1 against Aston Villa. Something I'm really proud of. The fact our lads stepped up. The fact our lads managed to get themselves a point at home against a very good side. A side that should be in the Premier League in Aston Villa. And when you look at the stats, we actually dominated. 66% possession. 22 shots. I don't know what else to say. We looked like a very solid team. We went 1-0 up there with Burton. A beautiful move. Really well played and just delighted with how we looked. It was actually frustrating to end up drawing. You draw to teams like this and you kind of leave thinking, yep, we got a point, really pleased. But we could have won this game. I mean, this is the equaliser, came off a rebound, 20 minutes in, we dominated for the game, guys. But 1-1, that was followed up with a demolition. We travelled away to Sunderland and I switched things up, playing the tactic I'm still playing now, which we will discuss in a second. But to lose the game 5-0 was just soul destroying. Especially the Sunderland people who know I'm a Newcastle fan. We had more possession. We had a very successful pass completion. We had 13 shots, but they were just clinical. When they had chances, it looked like they were going to score, and most of the time they did score. So they went 2-0 up there when Callum Ferguson tucks it away, and I don't know. I mean, we tried to play quite an attacking formation in this game, guys, and basically try to. In the games where you're kind of travelling away and you're expecting, right, it's going to be a defeat, I thought, well, we'll go for it. We'll throw our players out there and we'll just see what can happen. And unfortunately, what did happen was we got battered. So it does let me know that we maybe shouldn't be looking at this type of formation in the future, but I've stuck with it to see what we can do. So I mean, as you see, they went 4-0 up there in the 84th minute. 3 of the goals came right near the end, which was disappointing, but it showed. I don't want to say it showed weaknesses, because there's definitely weaknesses in the squad. But the tactic wise of playing the more attacking wingers, it definitely is a struggle. But I'm trying to persevere in terms of pulling away from the 5-5 and trying to go slightly more attacking to see if it can give us any results. But I'm torn, because games like this let you tell me that we shouldn't. So this was the game I earmarked as a potential victory, a game I wanted to pick up points in, and it was disappointing. I know we came off a 5-0 defeat to Sunderland, so there was always going to be the situation where the players didn't have confidence, and I think that was the case there when we went 1-0 down. We were up against a decent side, but a side who I earmarked that we could beat, and they actually dominated possession. And again, this is with the changed tactic, the more attacking tactic. They dominated possession, and we got away with this one. A 1-1 draw was lucky for us. John took it away to make it 1-1. So the final game was this 1-0 defeat to Charlton, and as you see, it came with the 87th minute penalty. Head in my arms, can't believe that is how we lost this last game. Okay, guys, so we are back, and as you can see, first off, the lighting is broke, trying to get fixed. We are struggling. We're down in 9th. We've won 19th. I wish we were 9th. Won 2, drew 3, lost 4. Now the tactic I've gone with is this, with the inside forward of John. Just trying to kind of push people a bit more. I've dropped Simpson to support because in the last few games I've noticed we really were struggling in terms of numbers in the middle. So I am hoping that will work well, and today against Swindon we can pick up a result. Top goal scorers Billy Wades with 5 in 8 games. Behind that is John with 2 and Burton with 2. Assists wise 2 for O'Connor, who is suspended for today, and Martin Murphy, who's on the bench, has 2 as well, and then a few players on 1. Average rating at the minute 8.2 for Chris McCowan, who's out on loan, as you might have seen, to Stevenage. And then Matty Kerr, who does deserve a chance, probably going to come off the bench today. And most valuable player 2.3 million for O'Connor, then Bram Ellison at 1.2 million. So yeah, we've not had the greatest start. I mean, as you can see, we picked up a draw, then a couple of victories early on in the league, and since then drawn to Villa and Notts County, losing to Sunderland and Charlton recently. So we've got Swindon, Burnley, Middlesbrough, Watford, Bristol City, QPR in the next run. Some tough games there, guys, but let's see what we can do here against Swindon today, and hopefully we can pick up a victory. Hopefully we can just keep pushing on, but it's still early doors, still early stages, and can't really be the best judge at the time being anyway, guys, can we? So let's just see how we can go. This is the first time I've booted this save up for a few days now, so I'm excited to get playing a little bit. I mean, a point would actually be good because it would put us on 10 points, double figures. I mean, the lucky thing for us at the minute is there's some teams behind us who are just having dreadful starts, which gives us a bit of leeway for us being even worse. And Boris, Visa, Miller, tackled by Palmerson, becomes out Douglas, ball back post, and we're 1-0 down. It's too easy. Too easy. They don't have to do anything to get the opportunity. We just look so weak at the minute. Holmesdale, ball to the back post. Ray intercepts it. Visa, Miller. That comes to Riddle, who wins it. He's in for Laxdale Day, who gave the penalty away in the last game. Okay, John's picked it up. He goes inside to Simpson. Simpson strikes, it's saved, and it's cleared out for a corner. Alright, Billy Waders with the corner in. Cleared. Comes back out to Billy Waders though. He has time to pick somebody. He picks Burton. Burton goes inside, but that's cleared to Palmerson, who's the last man. He turns. Please take your time, but the highlight is cut. Boyce with the ball in, and we're 2-0 down. I don't think this attacking tactic it just doesn't have enough. It doesn't have enough. We end up just getting absolutely battered in central midfield, guys. I'm going to have to revert back just to see if I can free up a bit of just to see if we can get ourselves back into it at all. But no, really disappointed with how poor we are currently. Reed goes back to Ray. Ray back inside to Reed, to Simpson, to John. Billy Waders tucks it away. 2-1, guys. Beautiful play. Absolutely beautiful play. Come on. I expect much better from you. See if I can get them kick-started for the second half. Back into Miller. Miller goes to Vista. Like George Ray's having a stinker. Ted Riddle is actually having a decent game. So we're still in 19th. There's still 1, 2, 3. There's still some teams having really bad starts. Luckily for us. Let's make some changes. See if we can just influence this game a bit. Get both wings changed, and also Martin Murphy up top. Call him Murray again. Just see if them fresh legs will help us get back in this 2-2. You never know. Arnie, oh, come on Arnie, you close down and just don't tackle him. Right, cleared. Right, Murphy picks it up. He goes out to Emile. Emile goes into Simpson. That's into Ellison. That's back out to Emile. Ball in. Back post for Arnie. That's the chances we need to be taking. Reed, cleared. Comes out though. Come on, Reed. Why are you taking the set piece anyway? I need to address that. Come on. This is going to be a slog to the end of the season, isn't it? Holmerdale. Lindbergh. Let's clear out Arnie. We are looking the better team. We're playing really good football. Definitely I'm going to have to go back to this tactic. I've tried the attacking tactic again early on in the season. Get in. Yes. Yes. 2-2. Yeah, I've tried this attacking tactic. I've tried switching things up. I've tried pushing players forward. And it just doesn't work at the minute. We just end up getting overrun, guys, and it's just not good enough, unfortunately. I mean, I do like the idea of trying to be more attacking, but not with this team, unfortunately. Yes, from 2-0 down, 2-2 is an awesome result. What a comeback that was! Get in there. I'm proud of the lads for that. Very proud of the lads for that. So we've got Burnley away, then Middlesbrough, then Watford, then Bristol City. So we're going to come back for the Queen's Park Rangers at home, guys. That's going to be a big game. Now, hopefully, dropping the tactic back, trying to be solid. We've got 3 away games in the next 4. Let's see if we can sort ourselves out. Let's see if we can get a couple of points away. 4 points from these 4 games, I think, would be superb. With 3 tough away games and Middlesbrough at home. So we'll see how that goes. But I want to thank you for watching, guys. Really do appreciate it, and I will see you next time for more Creating a Legacy when my camera will be fixed.